Hey guys, welcome to another Juicy Bits Daily video. Today is part 3 of our weekly series on the history of the internet and the World Wide Web. And today I want to talk about video. Because of the proliferation of high-speed internet connections, and particularly wireless internet connections, we pretty much take it for granted that no matter where we are, as long as we have one of these guys, we can pretty much see anything that's happening in real time from anywhere in the world. It's absolutely amazing what we have the power to do today. But it hasn't always been that way. So let's take a look at how video became a reality on the web. So the first video was broadcast in 1993, and it was a live streaming performance by a band called Severe Tire Damage. Now the name of the song that they chose to perform was Streaming, Screaming Rock. And I heard it was a really loud, obnoxious presentation, but it was the first ever live broadcast of a video online. Now, why was this song chosen to be the first video broadcast online? It's because one of the band members actually worked at the Xerox PARC facility, and they were pioneering this technology. Now, if you're not familiar with the Xerox PARC facility, they're responsible for a lot of the things that we still use today, like the computer mouse, the graphical user interface, and a lot of the technologies that are driving today's internet. So that was a real breakthrough moment. But it wasn't until about 2 years later, in 1995, Real Networks actually broadcast a baseball game live between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. And this was our first real public moment where video became a reality on the web. But at that time, it was still very clumsy to use video online. You had to download one of these players, and anybody who's been online for 10 or 15 years remembers the day that you would find a video and you had to pick what player you had, whether it was QuickTime or Microsoft's player or the Real Network's RealPlayer. And once you got the player working, if you didn't have a really good broadband connection, which were really hard to find, the video was choppy and would stop, and it was just a really frustrating experience. And so video never really caught online and became, an everyday thing for everybody until about 2005. On Valentine's Day 2005, a company formed called YouTube. And of course, YouTube is now synonymous with video online. And so a little bit later in that year, in April, the YouTube founders put their first video online. And that first video was basically one of the founders at the zoo showing the animals and talking in front of the camera. So these little milestones seem very insignificant at the time, but they all lead up to the advancement and accrual of technology that allow us today to walk around with these things, basically watching video all day long, replacing our TVs, and having access to the most significant world events at any time, no matter where we are. It's an amazing thing, and I can't wait to see what's next.